And we are live, maybe.
Oh, are we?
Sam, do your thing.
Hoot hoot, bitches, we're live. Sorry.
God.
I'm
It's
an
me
owl
every
now.
time.
um, hello and welcome to the Bacon Barn podcast. The podcast where we talk about shit like we know about it, but we don't actually know much about it. It's me, Sam.
Wow. Hi,
Guys, just where
Sam.
you start introducing yourselves. No,
I'm
Michael, you're supposed
not
to say,
Sam.
I'm Michael.
I'm Finn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Michael?
I'm
Michael?
Michael. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now that we all
This is
said
going to
I am
be a great
Michael,
podcast.
now that we all said that I am Michael, we're gonna be like the viewers or listeners, I guess, will be sure of
Yes,
who is
about
Michael.
who?
YouTube literally just sent me an email saying, "Do you realize you're live on your channel?"
No.
How? What?
What?
Heh?
Do they think like is our schedule so fucked that they think these are random ass streams?
They don't realize.
Yeah, they
Oops.
don't realize we do it every week.
Oof. Let's see how many dropped frames I get. Oh, wow,
That's
that
just
works.
painful.
All right. Do we
Let's
wish to
let's
talk
let's go
about
through
stuff
let's
like
go
we
through
know
them
about it?
topics, boys. Let's go through them topics. Today's topics are Bing simping on Australia. So I can say simp. I don't
4.
think
Isn't
YouTube
it
banned
4?
that. For Australia, but don't you like
Right?
simp on someone?
I don't know.
No, you
That
simp
sounds
for
very
someone.
predatory and I don't like it.
No, you simp for someone.
Yeah.
Like if you do something for them, and in general, you are simping on them.
Eh,
I think
I
that's how you
guess.
use the word.
That sounds reasonable enough.
Boston Dynamic, Boston Dynamics. I'm missing an S there. Getting ready to replace humans. It's been
Yeah.
doing that for a
So,
while now.
dog with arms. That's basically a human, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
dog with arm is
yeah.
basically
One
human.
singular arm pointing out of its head.
Yeah. Close
That's some
enough.
Chernobyl shit right there.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't want to imagine
okay,
that
I'm
shit.
hoping I'm pronouncing this right. Huawei, their HarmonyOS is just it's like taking someone else's assignment and changing the name. SpaceX
Can I
launched
copy
and
your
crashed.
homework? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Just make it look a little bit different.
just changes the name on it.
Yeah. Google to Huawei.
SpaceX launched and crashed another Starship.
But it
What?
went better this time.
Oh no, I think it like crashed like the
Like,
same way. The
yeah,
boat
yeah,
just
but
belly flopped onto the ground.
I mean that's kind of what it's
That
supposed to
sounds
do.
successful.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
whatever. It didn't completely fail as hard as the last one.
Oh yeah, didn't the last one just like fall over? But this one kind of went up and fell over.
Like I think the last one, like the tanks failed or some, like the
Oh,
pressurization of the engines. This time, what it looks like is one of the engines didn't work. But if it would have,
oh,
like the whole thing would have worked. Like the system
oh,
works,
okay,
but it was just one defective part, basically, in this case.
right. Well, I mean,
Kind of the point, though.
they're
Like
putting
they're
civilians
trying
on that
to
shit by the end
test
of
it.
the year, so
Yeah, I doubt that. That's a
yeah.
SpaceX timeline right there. Not happening.
Using mods on Cyberpunk would have gotten you hacked, but it's been fixed now, so you're
Yeah.
good. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Nvidia asks laptop manufacturers to be more transparent with like what RTX series card they put in.
Because
30 series,
sometimes when you
especially, I
buy a
think.
3080 laptop, you might just get the performance of a 3070 or a 3060 Ti in a desktop because,
Yeah.
thermals.
Also, like, there's different types of 3080s. I don't know about 3080s,
Yeah.
but like other things, like there's just different types. It's like this one has this kind of memory, and this one actually has the core from the 1050, because
Yeah. I mean, I think that was more of a thing with the like 1650, that fuckery.
Oh,
With that specifically. I don't think they've, at least no one knows about it if they did this with the 30 series yet.
okay.
Like so far, it's just the
iOS
power.
14's anti-tracking may shut down businesses, according to Facebook, but turns out that report was fake. Who'da
Oh
thunk
wow,
it? They
who'da thunk it?
manipulated data.
Facebook is slightly biased when it comes to tracking people and them being aware of it. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, Pixel phones can now tell your heart rate, but instead of doing it like, those old like Galaxy S5, I think it was, like where you can put your finger on the side and it tracks it, like it comes with a sensor. Pixel they just use the camera. They fucking look at you and they're like, heart's beating.
Just use the fingerprint sensor. Oh wait, it's the
Excuse me, the
one that
fuck?
doesn't.
No. No, the camera just sees your chest go up and down.
Wait, is this for all Pixel phones? Can I try
Yeah.
this right now?
It should work with yours probably.
Google Health,
And
right?
the Google Fit app.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Get
Can we
that
talk
get
about
that
the
set up
others?
while we go
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the rest of the topics. Amazon wants to put cameras in their vans. Talk
Because
about friendly
of course they do.
workplaces.
It's for optimization. So if you act like a human and aren't perfectly efficient like a machine, they fucking fire you. Nice.
um, 60,000 Warzone cheaters banned. That seems like a big number because they did it at once compared to like the amount of hackers that get banned in CS like every week. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
But
Twitter considering a subscription system. Cool.
yay, I guess.
Reddit allegedly uses all of its ad budget on a Super Bowl ad, a 5-second Super Bowl ad
That's
that
actually
just
kind of
makes fun of
smart.
the Wall Street thing.
I'm
Which
pretty sure
is
they wanted
kind
this to turn into a meme.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was the goal. Like, we're talking
and
about now, and thus
it
they're
did.
getting a return, not from the fact that people saw it at the Super Bowl, but now that we're talking about it. I think that was the
Yeah.
idea there. But, yeah.
Tesla invests $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and will now
$1 billion. I'm
accept
sorry.
Bitcoin as a fucking payment method, which is lit because Michael and I started mining Bitcoin recently.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I mean, how long have you been mining for?
Like yesterday I started.
Since
I looked
yesterday.
into
Okay,
it.
so I started today, so it shouldn't be too different.
Yes.
Nice.
How do I do this? I've downloaded the app, Google Fit.
Mm-hmm.
How can I do this? Let's see if I can figure this out. Heart rate, no recent data. Well, can I
Well,
change that? Hello?
so maybe you should get a host that actually is a human and alive to try this out.
But Michael's very cooperative because he's a robot. The
Blood
AI kind of
pressure.
fucks
How
up
is it
sometimes.
supposed
Like
to
at the
figure
end
out?
of episodes, we talk over each other. But for most of the episode, he's fine.
That's just because he runs out of battery. It just he goes into battery saving mode.
No, the speakers work, but the mics turn off when he runs out of battery. So he can't tell if someone else is talking.
Are you sure? I think it's just the logic that's breaking usually.
No, he's making pretty sound statements when we're talking over each other. If someone goes back and analyzes all the podcasts, the kind of shit he's saying while we're talking over each other is pretty sound.
I think it's like the conversation logic because that requires the most energy because you have to take into account other factors like how we are talking on it.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey?
yeah, he doesn't have that in the first place. We didn't really code that in properly.
That's why it's probably like using so much energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It
you
doesn't
win
Anyway.
some,
say.
you lose some.
Right? I can't figure this
Anyway.
shit out, especially because this seems to contradict itself. Like they're saying you put
Why?
your finger on the camera, but then it says the new feature thing noting that doctors wait, can I not read? Yeah,
Yeah, you
the new
can't read,
feature in
buddy.
the Fit app requires the user to point the phone's front-facing camera at their head and chest, positioning themselves within the frame on the screen. But that's completely different to what they were talking about before. So, wait, when a user's finger's on the camera, you also have to point it at your chest? What? And head?
So do
In fact,
you like sit with
what?
your finger like on the back of the camera
Like
while looking at the
wait,
front?
you have the front-facing camera, you point that at yourself, like a retarded selfie, but like
Mm-hmm.
flipped. And then on the
Yeah.
selfie camera, you put your finger?
I
Eh?
No, I think it's the way around. I think you put your finger on the back camera.
But
And
it says
point
the
it
front.
face.
Wait, which one is the front face? I guess that's the
The
selfie camera.
front-facing one is on the screen.
Yeah, but to me that just whatever. Yeah.
Okay, did that work?
No, I mean
We
it
need
doesn't.
answers, Michael. There's
'Cause
two
it's like
concurrent viewers, and they need answers.
Right. I can't provide any because it says heart rate there, and it's like no data. How do I add data? It won't tell me.
There's no point in this podcast if we don't get answers. I might as well
shut the
just go
fuck up.
back to watching Lil
Shut
Nas X reveal
the
his
fuck up.
relationship status on the Ellen show.
Shut up.
All right, let's just go through topics while
yeah,
Michael does, tech
it just
work in the
won't
background.
work. Like I literally hit the like, how do I measure heart rate? And it's like, yeah, use your fucking Apple Watch or Apple Watch ripoff or whatever. Like use some fucking fitness tracker and like, no, that's
makes
not
sense.
what I want to do. Okay, so this is, as far as I can tell, not a thing yet.
Wait.
Maybe they just have to add the updates later.
I mean, I literally just downloaded it, so
Maybe it's like only a thing on the Pixel 5 for now, and will come to the Pixels like later on, like
yeah,
call
maybe.
screening.
Maybe. Oh well. So this is sad. Next topic.
By the way, is one of you watching the stream?
No.
No.
Okay.
So we have an actual viewer? Hell yeah.
We have a viewer. Hello.
Nice.
Welcome.
Nice. Right.
Okay.
That's
next topic.
How are you?
Yeah, type in chat if you can hear us. Otherwise, why are you watching the podcast?
Types no.
It's a podcast. Why are you watching if you can't hear us?
Yeah. Explain.
Anyway.
If you can't hear us, please explain
Sure.
why you're watching the podcast. Okay.
Anyway, okay, so Bing is backing up the
Sam, I need you to send the link
thing Australia
to
wanted to do.
Sam, I need to advertise the podcast right now. Send me a link so I can link to it. Yeah.
You want a link to the podcast?
Yeah, because Elliot in voice chat is telling me how I should save him from the extended essay meeting. Thus, I have to advertise the podcast to him as an alternative.
Wait.
I see an opportunity here, Sam. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, give me a second. We'll advertise. I got this. I got you.
Yes, advertising comes before content.
Break. Okay, guys, we'll be going to a quick break. We'll be right back. Gonna be playing
no, we won't.
So
No, we won't.
In the meantime.
Boom.
Finn,
there.
Perfect. Finn.
Okay. Nice. Next topic, anyway, boys. We must continue.
We lost that one concurrent viewer, by the way.
Oof.
But we gained one in return. Wait.
We didn't, Finn. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so what Bing did is, so last week on the podcast we discussed how Google was threatening to pull out of Australia because Australia was like, if you link to any Australian news firms, you gotta pay us. And Google was like, that's plain stupid. We're literally giving them free advertisement. And Bing was like, oh, you know what? I think Australia's got a point here and you need to be less aggressive, Google. How about I do the work here? Google, why don't you just leave? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically what's going on in Australia. Why the fuck would Bing do this?
Because more market share.
But like, don't they have like the biggest market share already with their Windows search?
They
bullshit?
would get a fucking monopoly on searches in Australia.
Australia.
Sam, answer me this though.
Mm-hmm.
Are we a book club?
No.
Why are we talking about fantasy then? Australia doesn't exist.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it.
Fuck you. Actually, how would Australia exist? Because the Earth is clearly flat, right?
Yeah, of course.
And if Australia's on the other end,
what?
If Australia's on the other end, then it would be at the bottom. And if it's at the bottom, people would just fall off.
Yeah.
Wow. No,
that's a new
it's
theory.
Actually round, and it falls off the bottom.
No, you can't be telling me that the Earth is round.
You're one of those flat earthers. Just keep going. Just keep going with the podcast.
Yeah,
let's not distract too much.
Ignore this dumbass.
Okay, no. Give me one piece of
Sam,
evidence
shut
that
up.
proves that the Earth
Sam,
is not flat.
shut the fuck. Look out the window. If you look far enough,
No.
you'll see it
No.
bend.
No. The government has made up a planet that's round and put us on it to prove to us that we're on a round planet, but actually we come from a flat planet. So I do not believe you.
What? Okay then. Let's just move on. Robot. Let's
That's
just
like flat
replace
earther
Sam with
logic
the
right there,
Boston
though.
Dynamics robot. I think that's a good idea,
yeah,
right?
fuck.
We talked about these before, right? We looked at
Yeah.
the Christmas video, I think it was.
Them
Oh no,
dancing.
they released
Oh
it
yeah, they
right
were
at,
like dancing.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dancing robot. It was
Oh, the
was
robot has an arm too. Like you guys just don't need me anymore. The
Yeah,
robot
I
can just use
enjoyed
the
watching.
arm
Exactly.
to play CS with
It's not like you
guys.
need 2 arms for that.
No, it has a cool as fuck camera as well, so it can like spot shit really
Yeah.
quickly. And its name is Spot.
It just has walls.
It just
It
has
gets fucking
walls.
in-game wall hacks.
Zooms in so far that he just goes through fucking walls.
Zoom in enhance at its finest.
Get it?
Yeah.
Zoom, enhance,
Uh-huh.
fine. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they're selling like arms as an accessory now.
Oh,
How much do Boston
Interesting.
Dynamics robots go for actually? Like, does it even make sense to buy an arm for it?
I mean,
what is Boston Dynamics actually? Can you explain? Is that a
They-
company or?
They just
they're
try
a
to make
robotics
humanoid
lab,
robots,
I
I
think.
think.
I don't know if they're
Yeah,
like
but are
private
they a
or-
research institute or do they like want to sell the robots?
They sell the shit.
I know
Like,
they
yeah,
They're
sell
selling them.
them, but wait.
No,
But
they
these
sell them,
ones,
That's just a
and they're shipping arm now.
they're a spin-off of MIT, but it seems like they're a private
MIT, the
company.
university, what?
Yeah, but they're spun off
Boston.
of them, and it looks like they're privately owned.
Okay.
Yeah, Boston Dynamics is owned by Hyundai Motor Group since December 2020. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's why
like,
they're
they're
shipping arms.
just
Because
full
Hyundai was
on.
like, you guys are making dogs. We want to make humans. But then the people working there were like, fuck it, arm.
No, they were like, dogs don't fit in our cars. Humans do.
Wait, the arm is for the steering wheel.
Yes, perfect.
Wait.
You don't
Instead of
need
making
2 arms
in-
if your arm is strong enough and you're like,
yeah.
think yes.
And no, and Hyundai can't make autonomous vehicles that are good enough, so they just made drivers for the vehicles.
Brilliant.
Seems like a brilliant idea.
Yeah, this is such a big brain move by them.
Wait, the company that was spun off of MIT, as in Boston Dynamics, that is owned by
Wasn't that like
Hyundai,
Kinema
has a
Systems?
subsidiary called Kinema Systems Inc.
Yeah.
What the hell? What do they do?
Try me says OMG Sam, marry me. Yeah, sure, send me your details. Anyway, moving on.
What a sim
Oh my
move.
god.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm getting
Actually,
married, by the way. Yo,
He's,
what's time?
he's taken. No, Sam. I thought you were my.
Sorry, guys, I'm taken. Finn, I
Hi,
need divorce.
Taken. I'm Dad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Sam.
Also, speaking of companies that start with the letter H and are pronounced weirdly,
Fuck
Huawei.
Actually,
They-
the H is silent.
Is it though? Don't you like go Huawei
yeah,
because of the H? Wouldn't it otherwise just be Huawei?
Yeah, I guess. Like the H is
Away.
like you don't hear it, but it's not silent, I guess.
Yeah.
It changes the
whatever.
sound, but not the way an H would, because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I think it
It's
makes
not-
sense in like pinging because
Yeah, and like wherever they're from, it makes sense there.
It's China. Surprisingly
China.
enough,
Yeah,
the
probably makes
fucking-
sense in China.
How
Where
do you
they-
pronounce it then?
the thing where they just took Android and removed all the references to Android and replaced them with HarmonyOS is from
It's literally
China.
like-
Who'd have
Literally
thunk?
like I took someone's extended essay and changed the name on
Also,
top, and I was like,
Sam?
this is completely different.
The first three words in the article are Huawei is China's. Just saying.
Finn, are you monitoring the chat? Because I stopped.
Yeah, there were
Is there
just
any
2
updates by
messages
my
just now.
spouse?
Okay, I'll be sending out our wedding invitations.
Oh,
China
okay.
number 1.
Oh no
I
no
like
no
them
no no.
already. I don't even know their gender, so I can't say her or him, but I like them already.
That's why you're getting
Seems
married,
heading
I
in a
think.
good direction. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how that tends to work. Maybe.
Nah. Well, I mean, I'm from India, so
Oh.
No 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 no.
that's not how it works there. My
Oh
parents
no no
literally
no
saw
no.
each other exactly 0 times before their marriage day. So, oh no, they saw each other once before their marriage, I think, for like half an hour with supervision.
Oh no, nothing.
There has to be supervision.
Just so it won't get too awkward at the marriage when they stand there like, which one is it that I'm married?
Who the
Like,
fuck I am?
Yeah.
Wait, who the
Oh,
fuck you are?
Oh, true. Yeah, imagine you get confused as to who you're marrying.
Oh
And you're
god.
like over the moon about it because like it's someone that like looks good and like has a good personality because you just talk to them, and then you're like, nah, never mind. You're marrying that bitch over there.
Oh, that's just the counselor that's helping us get married. Oh, fine. Well,
Wait, a marriage counselor. When they're getting married.
No, the marriage counselor is there to make sure the marriage occurs.
Right, because
They're
otherwise
like the
they're just
dealer. They're like the dealer that stays
no.
over after selling you weed to make sure you actually get high and don't go submit that to the police.
Sam, emoji with heart eyes in chat.
Is this the same person?
Yes, obvious.
Of course it is. That's yep. Send them one back. Wait, I'll send them one back. While I do that, why did Huawei have to make their own software again? Like, did they just want to make their own
Wasn't
software,
it
or did
the
they
thing
have
where
to?
like US tech companies couldn't like work with them anymore because they were like too closely associated with the Chinese military or something? Remember that?
Oh yeah. True. Okay.
Yeah, and so they just made
What
their
about
own
updates though?
Android because yeah, why would
No,
you
but
make a
what
new
about
operating system if you just fucking steal the whole thing?
But then doesn't like okay, first of all, can't Android just sue? Second of all, doesn't the information still go through Android then, but like Huawei doesn't get to track? And third of all, why was there no background check?
What do you mean? Eh?
Like before they released the software, why did no one check it to make sure it wasn't,
Who is gonna
infringing on
check it?
copyright?
Who's gonna stop them? The same with the lawsuit. Like, fucking, I don't think,
Oh,
Sam, I
true.
don't
They
think
can't
you
just come over to
understand
China
how the
to do
Chinese
that.
justice
Yeah.
system works. Patents do not exist.
Oh.
Intellectual property is a foreign concept. Like, that's not even a.
Well, Huawei's done
Like,
it
that's
then.
just how that works, to be honest.
Huawei's just managed to cop themselves free software. And I'm guessing with
Basically.
updates, they just wait till Android is updated and then
Yeah, because it's.
add that
They
shit.
can just steal it, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, they can just constantly copy past, and
Also,
Android has
apparently,
no way of like
the
stopping
people
that.
that want to look at it,
Mm-hmm.
how what happened was that like the reporters from Ars Technica had to like get verified with the background check, like sending passport photos and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Um,
What? Why?
because they didn't want
China?
just anybody getting access to it.
So just China?
And then
Just
they,
China thing?
yeah, basically.
Holy shit. Okay.
And it's
Do they
literally just
like
identical
they
to the.
put skin on top? Like they probably put one of those skins on top that like makes it a blend between Android and iOS, as in like everything's on the home screen.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
it's
Like
literally
Huawei used
just
to.
their like own skin of Android, like every other like phone
Yeah,
manufacturer does, except they also just pretend it's not Android.
and call it HarmonyOS.
Yeah, that's just
Well, I guess I'm not missing out on any features by not being Chinese, so that's cool.
yeah, that's pretty cringe.
Yeah. we get to not have, we get to not feel left out by.
Oh, you have to
Or you
Bitch,
get all the
give a photo
surveillance.
of your credit card as well.
Right.
Yeah, Sam, you don't miss out on any of the human rights violations and the extreme surveillance. Don't worry, it's going great.
Oh yeah, that shit's coming
Got you
to us
covered.
through Amazon's cameras. We gotta talk about that later.
Ah, nice. Let's talk about it now. Fuck it. That was too good.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
well,
And
Amazon
he has
wants
to
to.
start shipping stuff on segways instead of vans, and we'd be golden.
Oh, Koi! Why? No! Stop!
You ruined a good segue. We had one good
Fucking
segue in the
bitch.
whole. Which episode is this? Like episode 26?
I don't know.
26 episodes in, we got one good segue, and Finn ruined it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, Amazon wants to put cameras like on the inside of their van. Like the camera looks like it has cameras pointing out of it in like all four directions. So they want to be
Yeah.
able to see what the driver sees, and they want to be able to see the driver.
Yeah, so I guess you could look at the way they're driving and them,
Yeah.
right?
And their reasoning is if the driver is tired, they can tell, because like if the driver yawns, they'll tell him to, like pull over for 15 minutes or something. But that's literally not how like Amazon drivers are making money. Like they manage to make any kind of wage by just shipping out as many parcels as they can.
Yeah, and also what's gonna
Because
happen
they're
there
paid
is,
per parcel.
yeah, like people
So
are just
like,
gonna pretend, like try not yawn and then
yeah.
that sort of shit, and then just be
And that
distracted.
sort of shit's gonna fuck them up even more.
And also be a lot more
Wait,
stressed out by the
so
fact that you're constantly being watched. And
wait, but
I would
then
say,
doesn't that mean that if they are paid per like delivery, that
Mhm.
basically Amazon is encouraging that kind of behavior where they don't
yes,
sleep enough?
yes,
Right?
they are.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Same goes for their warehouse staff. Like, you just, like, if you're just a bit too slow, well, you fucking get out of here. It's
Also,
like you
isn't it
technically
illegal
don't
to
get
like?
paid, like,
Isn't it
per.
illegal to have like cameras watching your stuff in like the workplace? Like
Mm.
security cameras, yeah, but you can't use
No.
them to watch your like stuff.
In the
I
EU,
don't
it
think
As far
might
as
be.
I know.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Like it
I
doesn't
mean,
have to be
also,
in the
weird that
EU.
Amazon is
I
not.
mean, it also works if you have everyone sign a contract, then that's fine.
Oh, true.
Like,
Well, then
for
Amazon's
example,
just.
I remember my mom owns a pharmacy, and it's like they only have surveillance in the front there because, like, in the back, the surveillance would constantly, like,
Mhm.
observing staff, and you'd have to have a contract and shit. Like, telling them, well, you constantly gonna be under surveillance. That's a bit of a yikes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's just kind of fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also,
And
like the rest of the cameras, if you pull up to someone's house, right?
yeah, you're obviously gonna be
The
filming
rest of the
them.
cameras just straight up see them, and a corporation is straight up looking at them. Like
Yeah, it's
fucking hundreds
Amazon.
of
It's not
thousands of
like they
people
give
are
a fuck
looking
about.
through them.
Yeah, it's not like Amazon gives a fuck about your privacy.
I mean, I
Or
got that Echo
you
right
will
over
be.
there, and I can literally talk to Jeff Bezos anytime I want. I'll be
It's
like,
like,
Jeff
oh,
Bezos
that.
sucks, and my fucking Alexa lights up.
Yeah, it's like,
This
oh,
shit
guess
lights up
who looks
red.
pregnant?
Scares me.
Yeah.
Now I
It
know how to
literally has
send
two
fucking
eyes that light
answers.
up red.
It's like that
Yeah.
shit's gonna happen where you have the van pull up, the fucking camera identifies the customer, sees that they're pregnant, and fucking changes the ads or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
they'll do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, also, like by default, they're signing people up for the like. Remember the Wi-Fi thing,
Oh yeah,
like the
What Wi-Fi
shared
thing?
Wi-Fi connection thing. So
Yeah.
like your Wi-Fi turns into a hotspot, and now everyone can use it. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, that's
Do you
just.
get money for that?
If they can turn
Nope.
that on by default without getting sued, they can literally look at you through a camera in a van.
Oh my god, it's
and
gonna use
give you
your
ads
Wi-Fi
based
to
on what you look like.
automatically stream it back. Holy
I mean,
shit.
yeah. Wait, yeah. Maybe they
So
just want to
basically,
do that. Maybe
you
that's
can
why
do
the
a really good surveillance
works.
system.
What?
I mean, it is a pretty good surveillance system if you think about it. If
Yeah.
everyone's like
That's the problem.
basically driving like little surveillance,
Bro,
like little
That's
China
the
don't got
fucking
shit on
problem.
us.
okay. Well,
Bro, China don't got shit on us. At least it's their like government.
at least,
Them,
excuse
What do
me.
you
it's just that one bald dude doing all that. Imagine what
Yeah,
would
no,
happen if it was like
no,
our
no,
You see, at least the bald
no.
dude can't fucking arrest you.
Yeah,
true.
and the surveillance is far less because it's not
Yeah.
like in
Also,
China.
also like depending on what the surveillance is used for. Like if it's used in like court cases or some shit, like yeah, we have footage of this person doing this on our cameras.
I mean,
You know,
yeah, that is allowed.
depending
You
on
can use
I mean,
dash
yeah,
cam
like
footage.
basically a
case
dash cam
basis,
or what?
it's probably fine. And if they're like using it to just give you ads, like, oh, the guy grew a beard, let's recommend like shaving creams or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's not that bad.
Eh?
I
think
don't
that's
have an
fucking
issue with
horrible.
personalized ads, to be honest, or like non-personalized ads. I don't really care. Because
What?
like those ads don't want to make me buy anything, mostly because I'm the kind of buyer that looks at like 500 reviews before even buying a fucking toothbrush.
I mean, I just disable it out
Bro,
of
that seems a bit
principle.
over the top, to be honest.
Oh, does it, Finn? Maybe that's how exaggeration works, but you know, we'll ignore that.
Hyperbole, please.
Hyperbole, big words, big letters.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yep.
Of course. Don't question it.
Damn, that's how the joke works.
Yeah.
How about you shut the fuck up, maybe?
Like that's the kind of thing. Like everyone's like, oh, your phones are tracking you. They have no purpose. Their only purpose is to make money. So it's the same as a salesman coming up to you
Another purpose.
at your face and going, "Hey, you look good. Maybe you use like skincare shit. I have skincare shit to sell." That's basically what they're doing.
Except
They look at your
worse,
shit
because
and
it
they're
knows
like,
every single
"Oh,
thing
you
about.
want to buy this? Okay, well, here's the shit we're selling."
I mean, for me, it's not
It
about
doesn't
like the
know every single
advertising
thing about it,
itself.
but they have
Like, I don't particularly care about the fact that the advertising is like really well suited to me. I just care about the fact that it's fucking tracking my every move and every single thing I do online ever. That's what I have an
well,
issue with.
I mean, obviously they can like reduce that, like the iOS 14 thing. Like they are, you know, introducing anti-tracking
Yeah.
and like trying to reduce tracking, I guess. But then like fuck ton of companies have issues with that, which I don't understand either, to be honest. Like let's just move on to that topic. So iOS 14's anti-tracking may shut down businesses according to Facebook,
Because
but
of course, it's
turns out
Facebook.
their data is manipulated.
Because of course it is.
Yeah, and I don't know what their issue is with it, because like I think it allows enough tracking to a point where you can still like advertise to a certain device. You just can't have like one singular ID for each person.
Yeah, across other companies' apps and websites.
Yeah,
That's saying like
which makes sense
universal
to me.
tracking ID. I
Yeah.
think in the like in Google settings you can already disable that as well.
Well, yeah, in Google you probably can already. Actually, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I disabled it, I'm
You
pretty
can
sure in my
you can
settings.
disable no, you can disable personalized ads, which just disables cookies to like certain websites, but then they have like cookies that are necessary to run a website,
Yeah. But you can
and that
disable
shit, like,
universal tracking ID.
can you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on,
They
I'm
probably
looking
have
at
like a
the
system in place to replace it
I
anyway,
mean, yeah.
right? Because it's Google. That's the one thing iOS can do. Like iOS could completely turn off tracking and still make the same amount of money, because they're not making any money off tracking. They're just making
Yeah,
money off like
that's
their
true.
hardware, right? Hardware and like their software subscriptions and stuff. Google, on the other hand, can't do that. They can't do
Yeah.
that shit on Android. Because if they do that, every company's like, well, you're not getting any of our tracking data, so you know, have fun doing everything by yourself. Fuck you.
Device personalization. No, wait. Ads. Let's see here. You can reset the advertising ID. Okay, so sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there
So
is
it's
an
like
ID,
clearing,
but if you were to
right?
reset it regularly, that wouldn't help anyone
Yeah.
because
So
you
it's
can
just
just
like clearing cookies. Like you can
yeah,
clear the thing. Okay.
and
You
you
have enough
can
control over
opt
it.
out
I
of
think that's
personalized
enough
ads.
control.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
I'm
like
I'm
the
happy with that amount of control.
the opt out of personalized ads literally just means they're not allowed to use the ID.
Oh. Oh, I thought it just meant like they don't use it for every website, but like the big corporations get it anyway.
That's like all the apps aren't allowed to view it, as far as I can tell, on your phone at least.
Oh,
That's
that
nice.
is fire. That is awesome. But that's just Europe though, right?
I don't know. Not sure.
Right? Because like I think it's just a European law, the
I'm
whole
I'm
opt
not
out
actually
of
sure what my region
personal
settings
thing.
are for my phone right now. It probably auto detects it. Region
Yeah,
Germany.
probably auto
Okay, no.
detected
It,
to be
yeah, it
Germany.
knows I'm in Germany. Interesting.
Yeah, or like at least it would auto detect that you're in Europe. Like that's
Yeah, like
as far as
roaming
you could go,
basically, and it's
probably.
like, nope, not allowed.
Yeah.
Actually, it's probably about EU citizens, to be honest. Like, I don't think the
So
EU would
like,
write a law that's like anyone in Europe isn't allowed to be tracked,
oh, true.
right?
Like EU citizens, then I guess.
Yeah, because
So
that
technically, if I were like, I don't know, go to fucking Jamaica for some reason,
they still couldn't track
I
you.
my ads still wouldn't be trackable. Okay, that's
Well,
cool.
less trackable, I would say. Yeah,
That's trackable. Yeah.
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 And the whole
So
like
we're
cookie
good.
thing,
We were
the
we
GDPR
were
thing.
born into not having to worry about this shit. That's cool.
Yeah, that's nice. You want to talk about more social media companies making alternate ways of making money? Because
Yeah, let's talk
Twitter
about
is
Reddit.
considering subscriptions.
Oh, Twitter. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna go for the Reddit Super Bowl ad.
I think that, yeah, whatever. We can talk about that after.
We can talk
'Cause,
about
Mhm.
that afterwards.
yeah,
Right. So Twitter, I think, wait, what's their like paid subscription benefits anyway? Is it
like
just we no longer throw
they're
random tweets in your
considering it.
feed
Like I
against
don't think
ads?
they've decided on anything yet. But
Okay.
it's
Because I'm
like
guessing one of them is the promoted tweets thing will be gone.
it's like exclusive content apparently is one thing being considered.
Hmm.
What else? Charging for programs like TweetDeck and advanced features like undo send and profile customization.
Advanced feature, undo send.
Oh my
So
god.
you mean delete my tweet? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's sad. What?
Wait. I mean, they
Oh, in
still don't let
DMs.
you
No,
edit your
that's probably in
tweets.
the DMs, right? Not in
You
Maybe?
can.
I
I
don't know.
think.
not
I
posts.
think I can delete my messages and DMs. Oh no, but the other person still sees them. Never mind.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found that out the
So
hard way.
Mhm.
Um.
It was truth or dare, I swear.
um. Yeah. So it would be cool, but Twitter still doesn't let you edit your tweets.
yeah.
So if you make a spelling mistake, you can't fix it. And if you reply to someone and then delete the tweet, Twitter's just like, oh, this person replied, but they deleted what could be going on.
Like I
And
feel
it's
like they could make it work well. By like what they're talking about, one possibility is like you get a version of TweetDeck which you can look at like analytics and that sort of thing.
oh, okay.
Which I think that would actually be nice and also like remove ads and exclusive
Hmm.
content. But I feel like
Exclusive
it might
content.
get
What would they put
bad.
in exclusive content?
I don't know how Twitter gets exclusive content. I don't.
Yeah. Is it like
But
Robert Downey Jr. only tweets to like a his premium account from now on?
it's like where I think it
So you
goes a
can't get
bit
his
too
hot
far.
takes on
Yeah.
I mean,
feed.
they might do that. Maybe they have like cooperation, cooperate. Maybe they cooperate. Like they have
Okay,
deals with.
restart. While you do
Okay.
that, Dark Alpha,
Hey,
hello.
shut up. Maybe they have deals with like famous people, and then they go, "Hey, you will give you a bit of the money if you make people like buy premium Twitter."
Makes
What?
sense. It'd be like YouTube series.
Advertising? That's
Like
just
YouTube, like
advertising.
YouTube or
What?
no, like YouTube original series?
Yeah, but how do you do that on Twitter?
I mean, that basically they can post content, like that Twitter makes people post content that only like people with that subscription can see.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, and then those people, if they post that content, they get money from Twitter for it. That Twitter
like
earns
Twitter
with
pays them to be
subscriptions.
exclusive content creators and
Yeah,
also it's
exactly.
only
Or at
Yeah.
accessible.
least partially. Like maybe they
Yeah.
make partially
Oh, yeah,
Or
exclusive clips.
like I don't know, who's it? Is it like Dream who has like the most active Twitter account?
yeah.
What?
Sure, sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, that does
Like
not sound
Dream has
reasonable.
like an
Yes, it very much
extremely
does.
active Twitter following
What
where
does it
he'll
like?
just go around like ratioing everyone.
I
Um,
recently
and then
saw
like
a video.
what if
It's
Twitter's just like, well, now all his tweets are behind a paywall. I'm thinking at least half
yeah.
his followers would go.
I was thinking I saw a video of like speedrun for seeing a dream skin on Hypixel because he was like doing a giveaway. Anyone who has
Yeah.
a like dream skin on a multiplayer server, it's something he's doing like a giveaway for that. It's just some guy fucking logs in, Skywars, solos, instantly loads in, looks to the left, dream skin. It was like
Yo, he
a
got so
15
famous off just
second video or
speedruns.
something. It was just
Holy
dumb.
shit. He
Yeah.
got real famous real quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
And now he like made a song, I think, recently.
What?
Yeah.
Okay
He
then.
just okay, he like didn't put a song on his YouTube channel. He made a YouTube channel called Dream Music
Okay.
and just posted a link on his Twitter.
Okay, guys. Dark Alpha in chat says hi, by the way.
Hello, Dark
Hello
Alpha.
there.
Yeah, he just like put a link on Twitter, and now that channel has 494,000 subscribers.
Damn. What are the odds of
And,
that? Like one in
and his
seven
first
and a
song
half
has
trillion? I'm sorry, I
and his
had
song
to.
has 3.7 million views already. It premiered on
Jesus.
February 4, so less than a week ago.
Yeah. Nice.
Holy shit, this guy's famous.
Actually, 3 point. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
No,
considering
that's like
it's,
a very
completely
active
different.
Twitter following though. Because like
Yeah.
half the people that only know his YouTube just don't even know about the song.
Yeah. I guess.
Like it didn't put it anywhere else. Same day, he just uploaded like some random speedrun video on his actual like YouTube account.
Yeah. I feel like the
Just didn't
problems for
acknowledge
this
the
like
existence
for
of
the
it.
Twitter thing though, like the higher
Yeah.
quality video and verification, like
Yeah.
that's where it becomes questionable, where it's just like at that point they have an incentive to just make the free version worse and just
True.
pay gate
True.
everything. That's just
Yeah.
not cool.
Also, getting verified on Twitter is kind of shady.
Yeah.
Like I know this one guy with like 23 followers who's verified for some reason.
Okay then.
And then all of like Mr.
Understandable.
Beast friends who have like at least, 500k followers each or something got verified like a week ago.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Right. So I was like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And also for one whole year Twitter didn't verify anyone because Twitter was just like, yeah, our verification people are taking a break.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. Like I don't know how verification on Twitter
Okay
works,
then.
to be honest.
That's
I don't think anyone has any idea.
fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, do we want to talk about even more social media bullshit?
Yeah, let's get on to Reddit.
Yay. So
Reddit
they
made
put an
had
ad
5
up.
seconds for a
Where's
Super Bowl
I want to see the
ad for
ad.
like
This
their
is the
full
ad.
ad revenue.
So they put this ad
You call it ad
for
revenue?
what?
Like what did they have for advertising? Could you call that ad revenue?
No.
Because it's revenue spent on advertising.
Revenue spent. What are you? Are you dumb?
No, I think I'm high.
You have economics, don't you? I don't. I
No.
know that's wrong. What is going on?
No, I'm no economics student. What are you on about? I study owls.
No, fuck off,
Oh,
because
true.
Superb Owl. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Funny.
See,
Funny. Yeah, but
what
they
did
don't
put
their ad
fail
read?
to mention it
they
on the
just put
Their ad
this
podcast.
read.
up for 5 seconds.
What did it read? Could you read
Hmm?
out loud?
What?
Could you read it out loud?
Oh, for
Like,
fuck's
what did
sake.
the ad say?
Wow, this actually worked. If you're reading this, it means our bet paid off. Big game spots are expensive, so we couldn't buy a full one. But we were inspired and decided to spend our entire marketing budget on 5 seconds of airtime. One thing we
Holy.
learned from our communities last week is that underdogs can accomplish just about anything. Yeah, 'cause Reddit's the fucking underdog, whatever. When they come together around a common idea. Cool, great.
Isn't Reddit the most used website?
Shh. Who
Okay.
knows? Maybe you'll be the reason finance textbooks have an ad on the chapter on tendies. Cringe?
What
Maybe you'll help r/superb owl teach the world about the majesty of owls. Get it? 'Cause Super Bowl, haha, funny. Maybe you'll even pause this 5 second ad. Oh, get it? 'Cause you can't read that shit in 5 seconds. So it's like,
Wait,
wow,
give me a second.
what?
Why is Reddit the most visited website? In what aspect?
I don't know.
Sam?
Isn't Reddit like the most visited website?
What? Never. Like Facebook or Google, probably.
No,
On
I'm pretty sure
desktop.
Reddit's like up
Actually, I
there
could
at least.
imagine it on desktop. It is the most visited just because of the user base of Reddit being mostly pretty
Yeah.
like desktop focused,
Well,
like into
I don't think
coding and shit.
it's even in the top 50 anymore. But like it used to be, I'm pretty sure. Like it
Oh
used to
yeah,
be at the top, and now it's
like,
probably like some. Oh no,
Reddit's
it
been
is in the
around
top
for
50.
ages,
Never mind.
like just as a
It is
message
in the
board.
top 50.
So, uh,
Reddit's gone like way down, and now it's at 20.
oh Jesus,
That's
that's
still pretty.
still yeah, that is still very impressive.
19, sorry, right above Netflix. Netflix is 20.
Oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
What's the first? Like Pornhub or something? What?
What?
Google search.
Oh,
Google search.
yeah, fair enough.
Then YouTube. Then there's Tmall. Whatever. Oh, that's okay. Do Chinese websites count? Like they have to use that
Yes.
shit. They have no choice.
Yeah, true,
Yeah,
but
but this
it
account.
does count.
It doesn't.
It does, of course. It might be unfair, but it still counts.
Okay, and then there's another Chinese one, Baidu. Then there's
Yeah.
Tencent QQ, which is just QQ.com, Sohu.com, and then there's Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
What
'Cause,
about Amazon and Twitter? And
then there's Taobao,
Yeah.
Chinese online shopping website apparently.
Yeah.
Haozu, internet security and web search engine. Okay, Chinese.
Wait, what is it?
Internet security and web search engine.
Yeah, what was it called?
Haozou. I think I'm pronouncing this wrong. Haosou.
Okay, no idea. Whatever.
Haozou. Amazon.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about
Oh,
right.
commerce and cloud computing. Oh, they're counting AWS in this, I think.
Wait, what? Aren't they then like
Like
number
the
one?
only one at the top? Apparently not.
There's
Apparently
no way they're
Google's
counting like websites hosted on AWS. Wouldn't that
couldn't
like
Reddit be counted as part of this then?
yeah, then like they would make 2 points, one towards Reddit, one towards AWS. There's no way. Because at that point it
No,
would just be
okay. I don't know why
Cloudflare.
it says cloud computing then. I
Yeah,
guess
it
they
would
just
just
mean
be
like company
AWS,
also dabbles in.
then Cloudflare, and then everything else. Like,
Okay, and then there's Yahoo. Wait, what? Yahoo
okay
still
then.
has users? Yo, remember the Yahoo Messenger?
No.
Like the fucker would start up in like 50 hours on Windows fucking XP, whatever the fuck I had back then, and it would just go Yahoo.
Wait, what? Actually, what the hell?
Yeah. And the cool thing
Okay,
about it
then.
was it had emojis, like universal emojis that you could
Ooh.
also copy and paste into Skype.
Revolutionary.
It was revolutionary.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I was Indian. We only had access to so much internet.
That
I still
explains
play
why I don't
Stronghold
remember.
Crusader, which is a game from what, 2002? 2001.
Yeah.
I'm Indian. I play old shit. I work with old shit. Anyway.
Bitch, Age of
Jing
Empires
Dong
2,
Mall.
1999, boy. What?
Wait. Jing Dong Mall. A mall. What?
Huh?
Portal and Media.
Eh?
Okay, Wikipedia's up here.
Okay, seems reasonable.
Oh, Zoom made it up there. Zoom is number 14.
Okay.
Holy
Nice.
shit. Okay, Zoom went up, and then there's Sina Weibo and Sina Corp, both
What the
Chinese,
fuck
not
is that?
related at all, of course.
Yeah.
Then there's the should I try and pronounce this? I'm sorry if I
Do it.
pronounced this
Do
wrong.
it.
Xinhua, like Xinhua, Xinhua news
Yeah.
agency. I don't know how to pronounce this actually. Windows Live.
No, wrong. Shut up. Go away.
Then there's Reddit,
Yeah.
finally, right
Okay.
above Netflix and Microsoft.com.
Oh yeah. So my theory about this boy is they want to make a meme on Reddit about Reddit that then
Yeah,
spreads everywhere.
that shit's gonna explode. It's
Yeah.
already exploded. That's why it's part of our fucking news
Yeah,
topics.
we're talking about
Like,
it now. We're
okay,
talking about an advertisement. So
this
even if
advertisement made it onto a list of topics which talks about
tech
fucking
news
search
mostly,
engine fucking with a whole country, right?
yeah,
Fucking like a
spacecraft
space company
exploding,
launching and exploding.
yeah,
Fucking the newest anti-tracking fucking laws,
and Tesla just buying
and Tesla
1.5
investing
billion
1.5
dollars
billion
of shit.
dollars.
Yeah,
And it's made it onto the list. I think Reddit's done its job. I think
yeah,
Reddit marketing should deserves a raise.
yeah. And maybe this time they can
Reddit?
buy full spot next time. This
Yeah.
time, shut up.
I
Wait,
mean,
but
clearly
who does it? Who makes the spot? Like who did that?
What?
not one person. They have a full marketing department, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But
you
it's
mean like where it is? It's like on the Super Bowl thing.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Who won actually? Who won the Super Bowl?
I
Because I don't know
don't.
much about it.
I don't
I think it's
American football.
like um.
Do I look like the kind of person who watches the Super Bowl?
I can't
I mean,
see
I don't
you.
know. Lived in Long Island for a while, right? Oh, Bucks didn't even make it. It
I
was
didn't even.
Tampa Bay. No, that was Bucks. Okay, Tampa Bay Bucks and
First
Kansas
time I've
City
ever
Chiefs.
heard that name.
They won 31-9.
Okay.
All right then. It seems like one of them got fucking obliterated.
Sure.
Hmm.
I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, they had. It's like a 3-1 loss in football. Actually,
But
more like
you
four
see,
to
I
one.
feel like we have more interesting topics, like
Or five
spaceships
to. No,
fucking
that's 5-1.
exploding. Let's talk about that one.
I didn't we already kind of talk about that one?
Kind
Was it
of.
a spaceship or was it?
I mean, I guess
What's
technically it's not a spaceship yet because it couldn't have gone to space.
Oh, no,
oh
it
Because
was 31.
what?
okay. Is there a video?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe mute.
showing the
Put
video.
that
Yeah, I
video.
have. I have. What?
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm
buddy.
watching the
Okay.
muted video right now, so you can see it does its maneuver. It like flops over like that to
How
make
far did it go?
maximum drag. Wait, just watch. It has its thrusters and it lights up one of the engines out of the three to slow down. It wants to
Mhm.
light up two out of the three, but you can see the second one is like sputtering and dying out, which
Oh.
results in that.
Oh, is this the one that's supposed to just like land straight up again?
Yeah, it was supposed to. So like it does the like flopping over
Oh, oh,
to
this is the
slow
like cool
down
one.
and then goes back upright. But
Oh,
it crashed because one of the two engines couldn't start up apparently.
isn't this also the one they want to put civilians on?
Yeah,
Right, right. They want to put civilians on this by the end of the year, right?
that's yeah, SpaceX
Don't
timelines.
see that happening. Don't see that
Yeah.
happening.
Also,
Maybe it
apparently,
does.
the first launch, the one where one of the pressure tanks failed, basically, the launch before this, what happened was the fuel tanks, like the fuel has
Mhm.
to get into the, like you're flopping over, right? So if you
Uh-huh.
imagine the fuel is a liquid, so it's just going to flop around. And
Mhm.
what happened was apparently the fuel pressure at tanks, which are filled with helium, to like push all the fuel down into the engines
Okay. Hmm.
to make it like not fucking go
Yeah.
everywhere, failed or like wasn't
Yeah.
strong enough, and so it wasn't able
Could
to
feel
ignite.
them going. Okay.
And this time, apparently, just one of the engines didn't light up properly.
I mean, that's pretty good though. If they
So,
just
like,
make one where
yeah,
the
exactly.
engine lights up, they're good.
Yeah, like the core design is working. The engines are obviously already proven by the Falcon 9, so that's actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
But that
How
that's pretty
previous
many
launch,
launches would they have to do before people would go on the?
I don't know. But the
probably like
previous launch
probably
apparently
like
violated
one.
an FAA regulation thing
Oh, did it?
because they
How?
didn't submit like a proper assessment of the danger
Elon
assessment,
Musk
threat
was just like,
assessment.
fuck it, launch now.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I'm bored and Netflix isn't working. I need you to launch something. Stream it though.
But
So this is
realistically,
just
guys, how many would you have? Like, how many would you want them to have gone successful before you go?
10.
I mean before I would go,
Yeah,
like assuming I could afford it,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, imagine you get a gift card for it or something.
Actually,
Fucking
I'd go on the first one. Fuck it. I don't have anything
Sam
else
is the
to.
type of guy. It has never worked before.
yeah.
No 100% failure rate. They tried like twice or whatever. It's always gone wrong.
No,
Why
if
not
they're
go
like,
on the
if
next
they're
one?
like, we think it'll work this time. We need you to go to
Honestly,
check.
I
I'll be
don't
like, fuck
trust
it, let's do it.
SpaceX. I
I'll be
don't
like, fuck
trust
it, let's do it.
SpaceX enough to say that.
Because the death is quick, right? You just fucking explode.
I like how you've just accepted
That
that you're
should
gonna
go
die.
No, no, even if I do die, and if I don't die, I'll be the first on board. Right? That'd be cool. If I
Okay.
do die, I'll be in the news for a while. I'll be fucking immortalized in the newspapers.
No, you won't. No.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be in the news for a while.
Who
but
died in the
Yeah.
Sam, who
just
died in the
just fucking
Challenger
die.
disaster? Name them right
Huh?
now. Everyone who died
What?
in the Challenger disaster.
Oh, you want me
Yeah.
to name them?
Name them
Every
all
single
right
one?
now. Yeah. Without looking it
What?
up.
Wait, what's the
I can
Challenger
hear you
disaster?
typing.
What's the
No,
Challenger disaster?
obviously, Sam, stop kidding around. We all know that you know what the Challenger disaster is, where they try to send a group of people. Was it including an elementary
School
school
teacher?
Oh,
teacher?
is that the one where like Big Bird was like supposed to go but
Almost.
didn't manage?
Yeah. That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Michael J. Smith, Dick Sturdy, Ronald
Mm-hmm.
D. McNair,
That's correct.
um,
Mm-hmm.
Ellison Onizuka,
Uh-huh, of
Christopher
course.
McAuliffe,
Mm-hmm.
Gregory Jarvis, and Judith Resnick.
Oh wow, damn, I guess you proved my point wrong there. Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Everyone
you
knows
did.
those names.
Oh,
Well,
by
I
the
guess
way,
I
the
was the
extensive.
only
Gemini
one.
family.
Oh, so Sam, sorry for talking over you. I didn't mean to, like, you know. Yeah, sorry
Yeah, no worries.
that I interrupted you.
I just had to quickly type a message to someone randomly. That's why you heard
Oh,
randomly.
that's what a coincidence. Then it worked out perfectly fine, anyways, because I was talking. It's fine. Okay,
What a
nice.
coincidence.
um, anyway, fuck. Speaking of coincidences, Tesla invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and we started mining it.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
what was
And
the
the price
price
went up.
change? Where's the
Oh yeah, do you have the Bitcoin stock boy open?
you know what, I'll just look it up.
Yeah.
Bitcoin. We can see that in the last month, yeah, sure. This one. Yeah, 7th. Exactly. This spike is due to it.
Wait, is
And
Dogecoin like can you mine Dogecoin?
yeah, yes.
Bro, why are we investing in Bitcoin then? Fuck it,
because
Doge
it's
did
worth
it.
more.
So yeah, we can see it's already on like a historic high
By the way,
for
guys,
in the
do you know
price.
about the energy cost of Bitcoin? Like the Bitcoin
What?
interaction? No, not what's it called.
What?
One sec. I'm doing something.
Bitcoin.
One, like, if you want to pay with Bitcoin, that apparently uses so much energy because they have to run all the servers in the background and shit.
What?
What?
What servers? What?
Okay,
Fine, it's fine. We'll just make it a topic for next week.
Hey?
I'm not sure about it myself. I haven't looked into it that much. I just saw like one article, but I will have a topic for next week. So be excited. Tune in next
Oh,
time as well. Yeah.
I think I
Okay.
found a
Just send me the
headline
URL
about it.
if you find something, and I'll put that in the topics.
I think I found an article about it. I mean, it's Spiegel, but better than nothing.
Do you know about the British toast sandwich?
Go away.
It's a big with a French toast in the middle. So it's bread inside bread. I
What?
wish I was
Okay,
joking.
then.
What did you say?
The British toast sandwich.
Oh yeah, I think what you mean is like the like mining is taking up roughly 120 terawatt hours, which is approximately the energy consumption of Argentina or Norway,
Mm.
just for
Okay,
Bitcoin
but
mining.
yeah, it's not the transactions, but it's also a lot of energy. That's
Which,
why they are
I
worth.
mean,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why mining.
Apparently, that was also called
What the
Alexa,
fuck?
shut up. Sorry. Alexa was just reminding me to do the podcast.
Nice.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so Tesla invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and now they accept that as a payment for Teslas.
Will, I don't think that they do yet, but yeah.
Yeah, but they like plan on doing
Yeah,
that pretty soon.
they're gonna do it.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Like, imagine just people that can't buy anything else with Bitcoin, but
Yeah.
just have it.
Yeah, so
Like,
you want to
they
talk
said,
about
"What?
us mining that shit?
Oh yeah, we're mining that shit. We're not like making too much profit though. We're making
Yeah.
like what, 15
I mean, I'm mostly just
euros per month.
trying it out for the sake of like
Are you?
looking to
What is
see.
the? Did you subtract the energy cost, or
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
that
assuming 20
negligible?
cents a
Okay.
kilowatt hour. I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah.
Yeah, my profit's currently at 12.74 euros per month.
Yeah.
If I,
So, I
subtract
mean,
the
mostly doing it for
energy
the interest,
consumption.
but in theory, you can buy a graphics card for gaming and then pay back the price of the graphics card, like
Wait,
earn
so
that
Well, you're-
back.
theoretically it's worse in Germany as well, because Germany has high energy
Electricity.
prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Iran thing, right? It was Iran, was it? Or was it
Yeah.
Iraq?
It's like apparently Iran, like, so, like, first of all, electricity is heavily subsidized for businesses. So like to encourage business growth. And also apparently the costs are like around was it 1 or 2 cents per kilowatt hour.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
that's
just
insane.
ridiculously low.
That's what happens when you use nuclear power.
Cause yeah. Shut up.
Because Germany didn't do that, in case anyone's not
Yeah.
aware.
And
Or
I'm
do
sad
that.
because it's like, oh yeah, let's do green energy. Shuts down all nuclear power plants, has to reactivate coal power plants to make up the difference in energy. Bruh.
Green energy. Why is it called green energy when like Germany's biggest non like fossil fuel supply right now is wind energy, which isn't green
Nature
as
is
far
It
as
is.
I
green
know.
or
What?
something.
No, it
I
is.
don't know. That's
If the wind was green, I'd be very concerned.
Sam,
it's like one of those like wind tunnel graph things that shows like
is
the
nuclear
airspeed on the
energy
surface.
green? Is uranium green? What?
Radiation is normally represented by the color green, isn't it?
Yeah, but so
Like
is
either it's
nature.
that,
So
either it's like yellow drums with the black symbol on top.
But so is wind, so you can take your doubts and shove them where the
But
sun
like,
don't shine, where the solar panels don't produce energy, if you get my
beautiful.
drift.
fuck you. There's so many
That's-
jokes at once. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Sam cuts out joke overload.
we can have a
Okay,
breakdown
he's
of that
back.
after the
He's
podcast.
restarted. We're good.
I'm having a breakdown. I think
Yeah.
this is about the time. It's about time we
Oh,
started
have you
talking about
reached your
each other.
semiconductor
Finally
breakdown voltage?
doing this shit.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's time we started
I'm
talking over each other. It's fucking over. This is it. Like
yeah.
I'm having a breakdown.
Let's ignore
He
that
just
CD
said where the solar
project.
panels won't catch
Right?
the sunlight, so the sun don't shine there, right? That's cool. And then he said, "Do you get my drift?"
Finn, do I
Which,
just
I mean, I
disconnect
think
him when
he's
we keep
referring to
talking
like
about
wind
the
fucking
thing?
energy
Exactly.
or some shit.
Exactly.
Because like,
Come on,